All right, my good people, and welcome. It's your boy, the coach, JT. So today we're gonna do something a little bit different for the vlog. Okay, it's not just the vlog. This is actually my first review, my first product review. So first things first, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's shown nothing but love and support towards my page and this journey. I've actually thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a release. I have fun doing it. But I do appreciate all the support because it's y'all support that I think has helped me get to this point to where I'm doing my first product review. This product review to me is special because it is quote unquote paid for, and I'll take that with a grain of salt. This is not sponsored. However, the products that I'm reviewing were free 99 and given to me by the company that I'm reviewing today. I got wrist wraps and I got wrist wraps and I got elbow sleeves from Nordic Lifting for free, shipping also for free in 2 days so that I could do a review for them. Now, before that, I had already been tagging Nordic Lifting because I also had their knee sleeves purchased already, which you guys have already seen in plenty of my videos at this point. So to me, I thought this was pretty cool that I was actually gifted products by Nordic Lifting, which, as I'll get into deeper into the review of the actual company itself, you'll see as I'm talking about them about my love for that company. But before we get there, I'm just gonna dive right into it, and we are going to start with the knee sleeves. So these are the Nordic Lifting knee sleeves. As you can see, they are not in the box. Why are they not in the box? Because these are actually 3-month-old knee sleeves, and they smell like 3-month-old knee sleeves. So that's the first negative. And of course, you'll get that with any knee sleeve, so don't take that with a grain of salt. I ain't hating, but just make sure you have, I don't care, Axe body spray just in case, but wash these regularly. When they stink, wash them, okay? If you smell yourself, wash them. But I digress. Anyways, so I'm just gonna start off with this. The positive of these knee sleeves is the support and security that you get of having them and wearing them. It is unparalleled and none. And this is coming from someone that I actually had knee problems in high school. I actually had to have surgery on my left knee for tendonitis. And I actually had to have gel inserted where all my cartilage had worn out. So for me, I had always had knee problems, a bad soreness. Now, of course, not going to take away from my stretching, not going to take away from my better form now, and my stronger quads and stronger ass. But what I will say is that the support and the comfort that you get out of wearing these is just unparalleled to any other thing that I've ever done. I don't know that they actually help you lift heavier, but obviously due to the compression that comes with them, I'm sure the tightness is going to help you have a little bit more of a bounce back. They are not knee wraps, they are knee sleeves, so there is a difference. But with that being said, yeah, man, I just feel like the sense of security that I get with these is unparalleled. And not to mention that the versatility on these is good too, because as a deadlifter as well, you know, I'll just slide these from my knees straight down to my shins, and now my shins are covered on the deadlift. So to me, you get multiple uses out of the knee sleeves. So I truly do love them. Now, one thing that I will say about all knee sleeves that can become tricky is the sizing of them. If you get too small, I've seen videos of people literally having to get a knife or scissors and cutting them, okay, off to take them off. That's not going to be the issue you're going to have with these knee sleeves. Now, what you're going to run into is what I ran into. Like I said, these are 3-month-old knee sleeves, so take it with a grain of salt. But I probably did get a size too small. At no point did I feel like it gave me discomfort while squatting. It did feel tight, but I had never had knee sleeves before to know the difference. But about 3 months in, I started to actually see tears coming in right here at the top, on the sides, and it's on both sides, and this is actually on both knee sleeves. Now, my wife, Amber, she actually said maybe your legs are just getting bigger, which I would love to think that that's why, but I also think it could potentially just be I got the wrong size. Now, the beautiful thing about all of their stuff that you buy from them is covered under a year warranty because it should not be messing up under a year. So I'm about to get these replaced. I've already talked to Nordic about them. They were extremely helpful with the process, and I'm already about to get these replaced already. So I'm about to get some brand new knee sleeves, and I'm going to get a size up, and I will be sure to let everyone know how that goes when I get that size up. But I'm just gonna end with saying that, to me, I was told that if I was gonna get serious in the powerlifting, I needed to get serious in terms of the equipment I was going to use to help protect and save my body. And I cannot say how true that is. And I do feel like Nordic Lifting offers everyone a affordable but good quality product and the best bang for your buck out there, given that all of this stuff is really made to do the same thing, and that's to protect your body and to help you work hard and lift heavy, right? But I feel like I get this just as much as I would out of, I'm not gonna say any other brands, but as much as I would out of any other brand. Now, I've never used other brands, so you can take my opinion with a grain of salt. However, if you follow me, you see I'm not scared to lift heavyweight. I will lift heavyweight, and these get them done. And as a person that has had knee problems, I don't have them anymore. So they're getting the job done. But that's the knee sleeves. We're gonna go ahead and move on to, let's go the elbow sleeves next. So next up are the elbow sleeves. Once again, these are not in the box. Why? Because they have now been used for a month. This is one of the two products that I received from Nordic Lifting that were free $99. Now, I don't have much to say on these elbow sleeves. All I can say on these elbow sleeves is you feel off if you're wearing these elbow sleeves. I felt off wearing these elbow sleeves and not lifting heavy, because let me tell you, I feel like I have superpowers when I put these on. But I feel extremely secure because these are tight, and it makes me wonder, maybe I got the wrong size in these as well, but we shall see. I've never had problems with benching or shoulder pressing or anything, but I know that this is going to continue to help me be in top tier shape and in my top tier and perform top tier peak performance. So I'm gonna be wearing these. These right here really have been a game changer for me. I really don't have anything negative to say other than, truth be told, you can use these for lightweight, but I just don't feel like it serves the purpose of using this with lightweight, as opposed to the knee sleeves where, like, you know, you should probably not wear your knee sleeves on every squat, right? Because you want to strengthen all the muscles around it. So, you know, if you're squatting heavy, you probably wear knee sleeves at least 2/3 of the time as you're squatting, right? At least I do. But with the elbow sleeves, like, I'm only using these when I'm lifting really heavy weight. And that's just probably because of what I'm used to. But I'm telling you, these things are dangerous. I'm telling you, you're lifting. If you've never used elbow sleeves, if you've never used knee sleeves, you'll get that sense of security that I can lift what I always felt like I should lift. If you've never used elbow sleeves and you start wearing them, you're gonna be like, I can lift stuff I've never touched before. So I do feel like there's a significant difference. And that's the only downside to me with these, is I don't feel like I get the same amount of usage that I do out of my other equipment. But it's good to have, and I'm going to be using them, and you will be seeing them a lot more in my videos coming up now that I put the review up. The wrist wraps, okay? Now, with these wrist wraps, man, I absolutely love these wrist wraps. If it wasn't for the knee sleeves and how it's helped me steer away from injury, these would be my favorite product. But I cannot take away, because I love squat too much and I do too many squat variations and I use those knee sleeves too much for me to say these are my favorite. But these things are amazing, man. Now, why I say they're amazing is because I actually already had a pair of wrist wraps. However, the wrist wraps I had were they were the shorter ones. I don't know the actual inches. I don't even know the inches on these. However, they were shorter than these. I'm able to get a whole extra wrap around with these than I was with the other ones. So what I thought was good wrist support is not even close compared to these. The wrist support is, I mean, game changing. And the way you're supposed to do them is you're actually supposed, when you wrist wrap, you're actually supposed to get like right about halfway up your hand with these wrist wraps. And if you don't have a long enough wrist wrap, it's hard to do that and still get the wrist portion as well. So I'm able to get here and here, and then I'm doing when I'm using these wrist wraps. So to me, I just personally feel like the support I'm able to get on the wrist is also extremely helpful when you're talking about bench. Man, I mean, you use wrist wraps after a while and you go back to just benching without them. Before, I never had a problem benching. I never had wrist problems. It wasn't until like maybe a year ago that I started developing wrist problems, and it was more with curls than bench. But then I started using the wrist wrap, and I was using them on bench. Well, now when I go back to using bench, my wrist feels weak. So I'm probably going to integrate more training in my next program without the wrist wraps. However, with that being said, these wrist wraps, man, they are great. Extreme support, can 100% tell the difference when you throw these on. Now, with all that being said, the last piece I wanted to talk to you about was the company itself. This company, man, Nordic Lifting, gives you the vibes of a mom and pop shop, but they're not small like a mom and pop shop. This is a legitimate contender in the powerlifting gear game. And I say that because I've never endorsed it. I've never heard of it, to be quite frank with you. I look it up, powerlifting equipment, and this is the first thing that comes up on Amazon. If you look it up on Google, you'll see it pop up in the top 3 to 4 products. And I mean, I'm seeing people in my own gym wearing this product. So it's a legit company. I had my own doubts about it because they reached out to me. But seeing the powerlifters and the actual people in the gym and influencers that they've partnered with, it's 100% legit, as legit as it comes. And they're a growing company. So I feel like the growing companies are the ones that you're going to want to lean more towards because they're the ones that are more hungry. They're not the guy at the top of the mountain yet. But I'm telling you, Nordic Lifting is coming, and they're coming like full steam ahead. I can assure you of that. The thing that I love about them, though, the most is the support that I've gotten from them, whether it was on IG, their IT support. It did not matter. Whatever question it was, whatever things that I needed, they took care of it almost instantly. Like even with me getting new knee sleeves, like I reached out to them and through their IG, and they said, send me all of the receipt information. We'll send it to IT and we'll have it to your home in a couple of days. I'm like, bro, this is some nice, real nice customer service here. They also share all of their influencer stuff on their story, which only helps us and it helps them. So it's like you feel like you're in a real good partnership with them when you use their product. It's not like just, oh, you're the consumer to them. It's like, no, like in their mind, they treat you like a partner because I truly think that that's how they view us as the customers, is we're partners. We buy from them, they sell to us, we push their stuff, and they're gonna gift it. They're gonna gift back to you if you do. And that's just the truth of it. And I think that that's what I love about them the most. So I really do look forward to continuing to promote their products because I can assure you that I will stick with Nordic Lifting as long as they will have me. I'll always be real with you guys on things that I do and don't like. But as far as I'm concerned, when I get these new knee sleeves and I go a size up, if I don't see any tearing, you guys will hear about that. And if I see tearing, you guys will hear about that. But so will Nordic Lifting. And I know that they're going to make the adjustments they need to make sure that they have quality products if it's an issue moving forward, which I personally don't think it will be. I think that that's going to get handled when I go a size up, to be quite frank with you. But yeah, this is my first product review. I hope this sheds some light on Nordic Lifting, on elbow sleeves, on knee sleeves, and on wrist wraps, and what they're going to do for you in general. But in my opinion, the best bang for your buck company in terms of your powerlifting needs, it's going to be Nordic Lifting. And just so you guys know, they do have their own powerlifting shoes. And really, honestly, for some people out there, just so I'm sure this is going to help a lot of people, they have knee sleeves, okay? That's not just for the heavy-duty, heavy powerlifting. They have everyday knee sleeves, too, for people that just have knee problems, okay? So I would suggest looking into that if you do, but check out, you know, their products. I think that they have a good list of products that I think could help a lot of people in their day-to-day and a lot of people in, you know, their workouts, even if they're not powerlifters. which is another thing that I do love about Nordic lifting. Okay, it's not limited to powerlifters as opposed to a lot of these other powerlifting brands when you look at their products where it's only the heavy duty stuff. They do have the heavy duty, but then they also have the everyday use as well. So Nordic lifting's versatility, their support, their prices, I'm telling you, they are the guy that's clawing up to the top right now. Hop on it now. You're hearing it first from me, but I'm telling you, hop on it now. So once again, thank you to all my supporters for helping me get to a place like this. And again, thank you, huge thank you to Nordic Lifting for your support. Huge thank you for gifting me with the wrist wraps and the elbow sleeves. And I so much look forward to doing more work with Nordic Lifting. And I look forward to sharing that with everyone here. But again, it's your boy, Coach JT. Thank y'all for watching. We out.